Yeah, you're right, right? What do you make of this? I've just been looking at this. This obviously made its way up there. It's on its way back down. This is the kind of like resistance line where, you know, support equals resistance, etc., etc. It was resistance here. It's bashed up through there. It's been support there. So, if anything, it's more likely to bounce up the way, I would say. Don't know what you reckon on that. And looking at it, is that what they call a pennant or a flag? I don't even know the technical terms. But it looks quite favourable for a trade taking up here. The other thing is, let me just move my boat race out of the way. This upward channel here, even though it's been a downward channel and we're about to break out of it potentially and go beyond, this mini channel that I've drawn out here is probably where I consider the bottom, so we're kind of on that line there. Yeah, it could drop down to there and bounce back up. But I'd be watching it. I wouldn't rush into something like this because it's a daily. Yeah, we've got enough time to sit and wait it out and see what way it goes. So this is the Euro USD daily. It's 11:30 p.m. on the 10th of Feb. So I'm keeping an eye on this to see what this does. You know, it's 50-50. I reckon sort of the textbook scenario is this is a pennant or flag and it's a continuation trend. It's gone once, twice, 3 times. It normally decides to go down at that point, but I'm just thinking it could well go up. So my heart is telling me up, but my brain is telling me down, based on the textbook scenario. So I think at this stage you'd probably pull up some other indicators, look at your confluence is what they call it. There's obviously a bit of buying here when it gets to here. Let's quickly flip the chart over. Let's have a look at Ichimoku. Get a better view here. Yeah, thing is with this one, right, is it came down this side of the cloud, so you normally go short when it's at this point. You don't necessarily go long when it's this side of the cloud. It's come down and it's kind of not gone for any further. There's been a rejection there, a rejection there, a pushback rejection there, one there, one there. It's quite adamant that it ain't going any lower. So just based off of that, if you're really conservative, you can put your stop loss there. But I think anywhere here would probably be alright. Potentially, if you want to be in or out man, somewhere there. But looking at this, although this breaks, like if you take it as a sort of a trend, just as a quick point of reference, right? You go, well, okay, well look, we broke the downside of that, so we're looking to go lower. That is what that tells me. Plus, you've had like 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's sort of like it's egging down. But the thing that I'm hesitant about is that it didn't go down in any of these here. So I think there is quite a strong resistance here. Here, 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 here. So it's more likely to be pushed back up, to be honest. And I would be going in for a trade, going long and taking it up and coming out the trade around about here somewhere. That's my personal view on it. So something like that, stop loss is nice and in a safety area. I mean, it's only 0.13 we're putting on that just to take in 238. Yeah, that's a long-term strategy to try and play it safe. If you wanted to be more aggressive, yeah, all you need to do is take that off, and then, you know, really, it's choice is yours really. Risk 600, take 1800. It's doable. And if you think about monthly trading, your target is to try and earn about this month, right? That ain't a bad way of doing it. It's going to take, what, 2 weeks to know if you're right or wrong, unless you're really unlucky and you get sort of stuck in a trade. But definitely a month, you should know if you're going the right way or not. And if you're not, you just come out. So yeah, I'm quite interested in this trade, actually. The more I look at it, the more I quite like the look of it. I might actually get a lot. So I'll be looking to see what we're doing here, and then riding it out. And that's my analysis of the US or the Euro US dollar on the daily. My name is Dry Stew. I think it's to do with my sense of humour.